Hi everyone, sorry. Take 4. Welcome to my Flosstube channel. I'm Rachel Rara and I come to you from the South Island of New Zealand, and this is my 4th attempt of doing this video because I refuse to edit and I don't have the facility to pause and start again. Anyway, I'd like to welcome the new subscribers that have signed up in the past fortnight. I hope you've had a chance to look at some of the previous videos and seen the full range of projects I've got. Is that lawnmower coming back again? However, currently I'm focusing on 2. I'd also like to say g'day to returning subscribers. Hope you're all well and stitching all you wish to stitch. I was kind of hoping I'd have a bit of haul for you today, but I'm still waiting for the courier to come. The reason this is take 4 is I was almost through take 3 and the courier arrived, but it was only some threads. It wasn't my 1, 2, 3 stitch order. So I will just chug along and get this done now, and I'll worry about whether it's a take 5 if that happens. 2 things to show you, a teeny bit of haul and a book, primarily. So I am concentrating on 2 things, both Little House Needleworks. So when I showed you, excuse me, too much talking and not enough filming. When I showed you 2 weeks ago, I was on part 6 of Farmhouse Christmas. I don't remember exactly what was on there, possibly only the border. But I have managed, I'll put that there, I have got part 6 finished. So this is parts, sorry, can't hold it up enough, parts 1 to 6, and I have actually done the border for part 7 as well. So part 7 is called A Cock-a-doodle-doo, and there's a lot of white, which I do not like stitching on this fabric. I don't know what it is. I hear a few people say that they can never get tidy stitches with white, and I'm struggling with that, especially on this fabric, which if you've been around before and you know I hate. It is the called for fabric and threads that I'm doing this on. So it's my intention, I'll just hold this up for effect so you don't have to keep looking at me. I'll come back to that. I think I'll do it this way first. The other project that I'm concentrating on is the Orchard Valley Quilting Bee, and I assumed I had done this quarter, but I actually discovered over the weekend that I haven't done the chimney on this house, so I'll have to come back to that. And I'm working over here now. This whole rectangle's done, that's done, and I'm in this square, and I'm also pottering around in here. So that's this square, so that's the top right up here, and I've just got the house to do and the border around here, but I've also managed to complete the outline of the centre block quilt panel. So sorry, make you see, so that's where I'm at with this. Now I have accepted that I'm not going to get this finished by the 31st of December. I'm just over halfway. There's no way I'm going to get this finished by the end of the year. Even if I had nothing else to do, I still probably wouldn't be able to knock that out. So I am going to, my plan is to concentrate, this week's start is meant to be Farmhouse Christmas. So I think I'm going to get on with it, and I'm going to keep going. There's 3 parts left, 2 to 3 days per part perhaps. So sometime early next week I'm hoping that I will get that finished, and then I can solely concentrate on Orchard Valley Quilting Bee. And as I say, I've accepted that I will not get it finished by the 31st of December, so it will go into the bonkers plan for next year. My haul is part 5 of the Tiny Modernist Santa's House mystery series, and this is part 5. It's called, I think it's called The Study. Yeah. So that's the whole thing, if I can hold it still enough for you. Which it's just delightful. So I'm just gathering the parts. I've got no intention of stitching it at the moment. And then what just arrived, which made me stop take 4, I'll make this, or take 3, I have no idea now. So I've got my next part instalment of the Floss Club that I belong to. Very nice, Gentle Arts. She had some problems with the week's dye work, so they'll come at a later date. It's not showing up very well because the lighting's a bit poor in here today. So they are Antique Lace, Aged Pewter and Antique Rose. So I shall file those away. I like your business card, Sam. Really cool. And I also like the spotty bag. So I will deal with those afterwards. Get those scissors away. And the only other thing I thought I would share is a book. Gosh, 6 minutes. Actually, 2 things. I'll finish the stitchy stuff and then I'll share the book. So if you're not interested in the books, you can switch off and I won't be offended. Yes, I'm just all over the place because I don't know what I've said in which video. So with concentrating on Farmhouse Christmas, I've kind of decided that I probably won't film another video until after Christmas and do a wrap up of 2018 is my plan. The finishes, the projects that are currently as WIPs, and tie up 2018, and then on the 1st of January, because I don't really do New Year, so the 1st of January I will reveal the Bonkers Madness for next year. Yeah. So I think, as I said, I think probably I won't film again now. So there won't be one in a fortnight's time. It'll be more likely 3.5 weeks, something like that. I will post pictures on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. It's the same, Rara's Realm. If you want to see when Farmhouse Christmas finally finishes. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing. There's not a lot. Well, I say I'm not ordering a lot more stuff. I just placed an order this morning. So I've got an order due today that says out for delivery, but it's still not here yet, from 123 Stitch, and I've placed an order today, and then I won't be ordering anything else now until January. Books or Stitchy Stash, Rachel. Okay, so that's my stitchy stuff, and then I'm just going to take a few minutes to talk about a book. And that will be me. So, one of the reasons that I didn't get as far as I would have liked in Orchard Valley Quilting Bee was because I took a day to read. And I read this in a day. One Day in December by Josie Silver. And I discovered this through watching a few booktube videos. So quite a few people raved about it, so I thought I will have a look. It's set in London, so it's always a good topic for me, and it's lovey-dovey, which is always a good topic for me. I like books to make you go, oh, cheer you up, not scare the pants off you. So it follows, it's love at first sight, but it follows a pair of flatmates, one who locks eyes with this bloke and thinks he's the man for her, but she's on a bus and he's at the bus stop, and she doesn't get off and he doesn't get on. So it follows her search for this bloke, what happens when he enters her life again, and it stretches over 10 years. And I like how it's written. It's not really written, actually no, it does kind of have chapters, but the chapters are the year, and it's dated, so you get a chronological order over the 10 years of what happens between the flatmates with this bloke, and other characters that step in and out. And I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I didn't want to put it down to stitch or anything. I stopped to make my mother breakfast, lunch and dinner, and that was it. I just kept reading, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So, highly recommended. Okay, so that is me done. Because I won't film again before Christmas, I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or Happy Hanukkah. It's been a while since I was around Jewish people, which I think Hanukkah has already started. Did I see something about that? I don't know. Anyway, I wish you a good time with your family and friends, that you get lots of stitching time, and that if you're the one in charge of everything like me, that you do get a chance to sit down and put your feet up and enjoy the spirit of the season. I will be back, as I say, in the late month, 28th, 29th, something like that probably, and I will do a wrap up of 2018 in preparation for next year. So I will sign off and catch you then. Take care everyone. Bye.